I'm not in the habit of lying, so I was compelled to respond to my cell phone when work called to ask if I would be coming in today. It was a gray and awful February morning in northeast Ohio with buckets of freezing rain and snow falling from the sky. "No, I'm sick, but I'll be in tomorrow," I said. But when I answered that phone, I was in a rented car with all the windows rolled down. 75-degree air was blowing on my face and swirling some salmon-colored Georgia clay dust around the dashboard. I was bumping along these abandoned dirt roads looking for a small grass airstrip stuck between a couple military bases southwest of Savannah. I wasn't sick, but I admit to having a sickness. It was called flying. And the only way to treat the symptoms of not flying, the impatience, the restlessness, the longing, the daydreaming, was with more flying. This trip was going to cure my ailment, soothe the ache in my bones. It was the liniment I needed to fix the hitch in my get-along. I was here to buy an airplane. Asking a pilot who has rented airplanes for 20-odd years, why in the world would you want to buy an airplane, is a lot like asking someone, when are you going to graduate? When are you going to have a child? When are you going to get married, get a real job? When are you going to get a life? These kinds of questions have a way of paralyzing your mouth. I'd get around to answering, I just didn't know how to at the time. I did know that I was going to take this old airplane everywhere and see all the things I ever wanted to see. The airplane has been faithful in introducing me to places and people I would have never known. Like old Tom, who has become a grandfather to my kids, he flies a simulator around Czechoslovakia in the middle of the night when he can't sleep. It doesn't matter that the country doesn't exist anymore. Up the road is Ken, the Bolivian soybean farmer, and his wife Doris, who gave a city kid his first ride in a combine. On Saturday, Gene, the saxophone player, will be out mowing the grass to pay his hangar rent. There's Sarge, who got hit in the head with a propeller once and lived to bark about it. And of course the other Tom, a skinny man who lives on a Chatfield farm with a grass runway in the middle and a hangar where the barn should be. His wife Linda never fails to make us lunch, even if there's nothing in the refrigerator. Tom plays guitar in the church band, but what he really knows is how to fix old airplanes. A few years back he took the right wing off my airplane. The left one soon followed. Then the gas tanks came out and the rudder came off. As he slipped a pocket knife into the fabric of one of the wings to cut through the rib lacing, I heard him say to himself, "Take a chance, Columbus did." He found what he was looking for, a small structural flaw in a years ago field repair of the wing's leading edge. In that moment, I'm guessing Tom saved my life, or maybe gave me one. It's been almost 2 years, and we're still putting the airplane back together, but I'm in no hurry. When I flew it back in 2003, the hands on the altimeter were still a little wobbly, and Columbus had just set sail.